Welcome to the second part of the presentation. As I mentioned in my previous part, we started with the daily Scrum meetings for Agile adoption. Obviously, the next step was to adopt the Agile planning and tracking process formally. So we started to look at the Agile process in details and try to understand how it can be implemented in the team. There were some sample templates available in form of spreadsheets and were even recommended for adoption. But somehow I was not very comfortable in moving from one set of spreadsheets into another, because it doesn't solve any of the underlying problem of synchronization, simultaneous updates, or easy maintenance of these spreadsheets. While we were still contemplating on a better way of adopting Agile in the team, fortunately for us, we had the first release of Rational Team concept coming out. So this product provided the inbuilt support for Agile development process. We looked at RTC's features, and after a few test POCs, we created a production setup for our own team and started to plan for the next release on this new tool. We started with a new project on the tool by creating work items for backlog to do Scrum milestone planning and eventually capture the retrospective meeting details. Since the work items capture the entire discussion history, it was very easy to refer to the history during work item triaging, either during the planning meeting or the tracking meetings. Detailed and up-to-date reporting is a key ask for any project at every level, and my personal experience has been that not many developers like to spend their time on filling the status reports. RTC's dashboard addressed this by creating charts and views using the underlying actual data itself. Different type of status graphs, burn down charts, etc. Can be created to show statuses at different levels. Reviewing project progress through dashboard has been quite effective, not only in terms of reduced overheads for report generation, and since the status is transparent using the underlying actual data, it also helps keeping the statuses up to date, with every team member taking responsibility to keep their work items updated at any given point in time. Since we started with a new project on RTC, so its inbuilt Scrum process template provided a lot of guidance during the course of implementation. Ease of use and automatic notifications to all the team members for any update made on a work item helped improve the communications in the team significantly, causing a behavioral shift in the team and prompting the team members to collaborate more and more. Over a period of time, the team has moved itself from a pull kind of a situation where information was required to be gathered from each of the team members to a push kind of situation where each team member provides information to all others. The team, after working some time on RTC, could realize the benefits for themselves, and thus we decided to migrate all our data from other systems onto RTC, so that all the projects are centralized on RTC, and RTC becomes the single placeholder for all the data, all the project data. As we observed in our regular reflections meeting, the team felt a productivity improvement of about 20%, and the single biggest contributor to this has been the improved collaboration and communications within the team. So during the Agile process implementation phase, on the pitfalls to avoid, my experience has been that trying to make a change faster than the team's velocity even takes longer. In case a process step is implemented without the team realizing the need and importance for it, most likely it is going to run into implementation challenges. It's important for the team to realize the loss of efforts and consequently the results for themselves. Come up with the suggestions on how it can be avoided in future, and suggest process steps which should be implemented by the whole team. Since the team decides the bare minimum needed to work efficiently together, the process laid down is minimal and adherence to it is much better. In the next part of the presentation, we will see how did we assess ourselves on agility and what steps did we took to fill the gaps.